welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello and welcome. So today I'm going to be testing PLouise makeup from 2022. So like most brands, she's been releasing so many products, so especially for like Black Friday and any kind of like sale, they have been coming up with a lot of new products, and the stuff that I have used this year have been very like hit and miss, but I thought I would just incorporate them into a video. There was a couple of things that I don't have because one of them I got rid of, which was her primer. So I think it was like early July. I actually remembered ordering it at my friend's wedding. They came out with like a big collection. So they came out, I think it was like the Bad Bitch collection or something. They came out with like a primer, and they came out with bath things and all this and that. So I picked up the hydrating primer and I really did not like it at all. I used it up because I'm not just gonna throw it away if I don't really just like something. I kind of like to see if I can use it in different ways. It did finish and I got rid of the bottle. I don't know why I got rid of it. I should have just kept it for this kind of video, but I got rid of it, and yeah, I won't be picking it up again. I know that there is another primer which I might pick up in the future, but we'll see. I know that part of like their sister brand, they did release some kind of tinted moisturizer slash, I don't know if they're foundations. I haven't been able to pick them up yet, even though on TikTok there's like an amazing, there was or is an amazing deal where you can pick up 3 different shades for £25, and I think just for one bottle is £20. So to get 3, I mean, I don't know if that deal is still on. I might be intrigued in the future, but we'll see. So I'm going to first go in with my, actually, where is it? There's so many boxes that look the same on my table. I don't even know which one to go for. So I'm going to go in with the Hold You Down eyebrow gel or whatever it is. So I have been picking up a lot of products this year from PLouise because I do consider her a brand that I really enjoy. Even though, like I mentioned, each product is so hit and miss, but to be honest, that's like with every brand. Like there's some brands I absolutely love and they could just release something that was absolutely pants. So with this, you do get a spoolie with it, which is pretty cool, and you do get quite a lot of product. If you can see, I think I've used this like maybe once or twice. So yeah, I'm just gonna put on whatever I can. I'm gonna put some on my palette because it does pick up quite a lot of products, and I did forget to mention that I've already primed and put on a foundation because I obviously don't have those 2 products to use. So we're just going to put this through my brow hairs basically, because that's what it's for. But I've seen on her TikToks, like when they do, and Instagram, when they do like makeup on their models, they obviously always put this on first, and it is really nice. It is quite long lasting, which I do like at the same time. So I'm just going to get this on to make my brows look somewhat human. Okay, so those are my brows like locked in, and I can barely move my eyebrows, which is quite a good thing. And I think the product itself is about maybe £15. I do think that's probably a bit too pricey. Like her prices are very like up and down, so I guess it depends on what you're buying and at what point of time you're buying them, because they have a lot of sales, and TikTok is always like obviously on some kind of sale. So let's go on to blush. And I'm very hit and miss about this product, but it's the Cheek of It liquid blush. So this year and last year was like my liquid blush obsession, and when I saw that she was coming out with these, I was very excited. I managed to get a shade that's probably not for me. So this is the Bon Bon Baby. I think I'm trying to remember if I got this part of a budget box or if I just picked this one up because I just wanted to get a shade that probably was not sold out. I did previously use the applicator. I'm not a fan of this applicator at all, but it does come off, which is really helpful. And I think I'm going to try it for the first time with it off. So I'm going to put some on my palette and see how we go. And I know we don't need much because I know that they're very pigmented, so we're just going to try and take a small amount. Alright, so I'm just going to blend it out with my sponge and put it on and see what happens. I deliberately put on a foundation that I love using, so I'm using my L'Oreal Infallible 24 Hour, which is like my favorite foundation of this year, and we're getting this on and it doesn't seem to be doing much. I know a lot of people love this blush, and I mean, you can see it slightly, it's just not as kind of pigmented as I hoped. I have tried her powder blush, which I love. I really like it. So I might see if I can find another shade of this so it might work a bit better for me, but this is such a like baby pink that it does not really, it's not really a shade that I tend to go for, but I really wanted to give this another go just to see if it really worked better with not using the sponge, even though the sponge is quite handy because it's there for good like an even coat. But I still feel the same, to be honest. I don't feel like it does much for my skin. Meh. Alright, we're going to move on. We're going to powder everything down because I don't have a setting powder by PLouise. I don't think she's even released one. So when we come back, I will put on my highlight. Okay, so now we're going to go on to highlighter. So this is one of my more recent purchases because this only came out, I'd say, a couple of weeks ago. This was part of her, I think it was part of her like beauty calendar, which you could get, but then I thought, I didn't pick up the calendar because number one, it was way too expensive for me, and I wanted to choose like my own shade. So I managed to get the shade Star Quality, and I've tried this a couple of times and it is absolutely stunning. So let's get this on because I love using this. So this is definitely one of my favorite products of hers this year because it's stunning. I've waited so long for her to release a highlighter, and yeah, it's really nice. It's like kind of like a natural glow, but I like to be a bit over the top like most people with my glows because I love highlighter. Okay, so now we're going to go onto the eyes, and I'm just going to go in with my classic PLouise base. So I haven't actually used this in a while because I've really been loving the Urban Decay one, but I thought because it's a PLouise video I'm just going to use it in this one. So I'm hoping that it's not like separated or anything, but I have quite a few other bases that I have been neglecting, so I should definitely but like definitely use some very soon because I do love using those formulas a lot. I don't think she's come out with any new bases this year because I feel like she's done so many other shades. She's done like literally probably all the shades that you could think of, so I guess she's been concentrating a lot of other products this year. Okay, so there were so many eyeshadow palettes, well, I wouldn't say so many, there were quite a few eyeshadow palettes that she came out with this year, but the one that I'm using today is the Money Shot palette. So I did initially do a review on this and I do like it. I just feel like it's too big. It is absolutely massive. It's one of those where you can like get two little sets in there basically. I do love Watch the Queen Conquer palette, and I do recently like the Bride XL palette, which I picked up, which is absolutely stunning. So if you've not seen this palette before, if I can get it open, my god. So you've got one side which is just all greens and absolutely stunning, and then the other side you've got a lot of like yellow and kind of, I don't know, nude tones. So I am going to go in with this section today because I have a red lip and I don't want the kind of red and green to clash. I also have her cut carver. I don't know if I will use this just because I'm not one to do like cut creases and insane eye looks that they would do on their social media one day, but I thought I would show you guys, and I think this is still like £15. I do feel that this is a product that is like, I think it is £15 or maybe more than that. It is just really over expensive for something that it is. You do get a lot of products, so I can give it that, but if you're like me, are just a big makeup fan and you don't do a lot of cut creases and you don't do a lot of like extravagant eye looks, this probably won't be as beneficial to you, but it's still quite nice. When I tried it, it felt like Vaseline so I don't know if it's just a glorified Vaseline. But let's go on to the eyeshadow palette. So I'm going to start off with right, let's go in with That's a Wrap. So I'm just going to take one of my fluffy brushes and we're going to get started. So this is quite a mixed eyeshadow palette in all honesty. Like, I did mention that I really liked it, but when I initially used it I was like, they can really get rid of a lot of the shades, because I felt like some of the shades were really just like copy and pasted from each other, and I don't understand why this palette needs to be that big. In all honesty, it is stunning, and if you can get it at an affordable price and you love green eyeshadow, then I would highly recommend it. Okay, so now that's blended out quite nicely, I'm going to go in with the nice brown in 4K. Go in with a bit of Polaroid, so that's kind of like a dark mustard. I'm just going to put that here. And now to finish off the look, I'm going to go in with Perform, which is an absolutely gorgeous shimmer. So I'm going to try the brush first and see how that works. If not, then I will use my finger to see if that will make it any better, but it probably will in all honesty, but let's see. Okay, so that's the eyes done. Is it my favorite look ever? No, but I feel like I've done something a little bit different, and I again do really love this palette. I just wish it wasn't so bloody heavy, it wasn't so like awkward for me to put it somewhere. But again, I do love these type of palettes. I think I prefer the Bride XL kind of size. I like it, I prefer it to be like larger than bigger. I don't know if that makes any sense. So yeah, I mean, I do love this palette. And now we're going to finish on the lips. So there are so many lip products that she came out. She came out with her lip drips, which are essentially like lip glosses, and then so many of her like lip like juice carton sets that have come out with like lip oils and lip conditioners. But this is a brand new product that I have been so excited to try. So this is the Kiss and Makeup lip kit basically. So this was another one of her products, part of the advent calendar, but I picked it up as an individual product the same time as the highlighter. So this is the red one, surprise surprise, and so you get a lip liner and you get a lipstick. So I'm excited because I've not tried these yet. So we're going to go with the lip liner first, and it's called Ruby Slipper, and I think this is a one that you have to sharpen, which is not the end of the world. I'd rather prefer the retractable ones, but yeah, let's see how this blends. I absolutely love this pencil. It is gliding on like a dream and I'm really hoping that this lipstick is nice as well. So this is called Rose Garden. So this is, feels like it's going to be a little less deeper, but oh my god, the packaging, I mean the actual kind of design on the lipstick is absolutely stunning, and this feels like it's more of a Valentine's Day kind of collection, but let's hope this looks stunning. Okay, so I absolutely love this. This is so pigmented, it's absolutely insane. I've made a complete mess of it because of course I have. I think this is amazing. This is probably like one of my favorite things of 2022, even though I've uploaded this not in 2022 basically. But wow, this is my finished look. My favorite thing has to be my lipstick because oh my god, the lip liner is so smooth and creamy, the lipstick amazing. I know this wasn't like an initial review, but this is the first time that I am trying this, so I think my initial response will be just to talk about it. But yeah, I would say like a lot of her products have been very like, for me personally, very like up and down this year, because again, the couple of products that I have tried I'm not a massive fan of, but I'm not going to say that they're so bad that I didn't enjoy them. And I hope to try a lot more in 2023 because I know she's always coming out with new stuff, and I really hope she comes out with like, I don't know, an eyeliner or mascara or something like that, because I would love to try it. Let me know what you picked up from PLouise if you're a fan. If you're not really interested in her stuff, then of course I'd like to know. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias because I'm always active on there. Hope you've had a very nice new year and I hope to see you very soon, guys. Bye bye.